The rise and the fall of a great nation of Zimbabwe. I will be doing a marathon talk to inform, engage, and educate you on the untold story of Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe got its independence in 1980 after over 2 centuries of British rule. At independence, Zimbabwe was a prosperous nation, with its currency almost at par with the British pound. In 1979, the Margaret Thatcher government went into agreement with the young nation of Zimbabwe to hold on land redistribution for the next 20 years. So the agreement was honored not to touch any land redistribution program. The British government was to fund the land redistribution program, but things took a nasty turn when the Labour government of Tony Blair came into power. Tony advised the government of Zimbabwe that he was not going to honor the mistakes of his ancestors. This angered the government of Zimbabwe, and then the land invasion started. This was reported intentionally as land invasions of white commercial farmers' farms. What New London government refused to fund land redistribution? Things spiraled out of control and white farmers were driven out of their supposedly properties. Remember when they came to Zimbabwe 200 years ago, they moved the natives into dry and non-productive areas. These thieves sold land amongst themselves and gave each other title deeds. Here is where things got really crazy. A thief sold stolen goods to another thief. This when the government of Zimbabwe dishonored that piece of paper. Zimbabwe woke to find itself slapped with massive sanctions, assets and resources frozen abroad. Remember, this unilateral move did not have the blessings of United Nations, but Britain, Europe, and America. These culprits were direct beneficiaries of resources and production coming from land stolen from the natives. Since then, Zimbabwe has gone untold cycles of economic collapse and social disorder and mass exodus of brilliant brains. Today, Zimbabwe is redefining itself as a new republic. Let me give my own 2-cent opinion on the move by the government of Zimbabwe to give back 67 farms to white commercial farmers. But my question is, why reverse such a progressive move by the masses of Zimbabwe? Is it that the new republic is so desperate to hand over our land that was stolen from us by the British? Is it a line of credit they are after from IMF and other financial bloodsuckers in the West? I'm my own opinion. I think the Zimbabwe has lost direction. Learn from Ibrahim. So the Minister of Lands has come forward and said they made a mistake. They were not supposed to take some farms because of the previous concession entered into with other stakeholders and investors. Listen, hear me out. When land redistribution program was set into motion, did the government of Zimbabwe have no access